Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we have a collab with 13 amazing artists, all with different styles and mediums. Don't forget to check out the links in the description below. You won't regret it, I promise. So the theme for this collab is spring and Easter. To be honest, I could never really paint spring well. It was a little too bright and chirpy, hence for this case, I wanted to focus more on the Easter aspect of things. At times, I do feel as if the true celebration of religious events get lost in translation with all the additional modern symbolisms thrown into the mix. For example, Christmas was never about Santa Claus sliding into houses with presents, or Easter was also not about finding chocolate eggs on a treasure hunt. However, admittedly, I had no qualms or complaints unboxing presents on Christmas Day, or running around the compound searching for hidden Easter eggs back in my days of childhood innocence. Easter is one of the principal holidays or feast of Christianity. It marks the resurrection of Jesus 3 days after his death. It is also celebrated as the joyful end to the Lenten season of fasting and penitence. For this artwork, I got a little bit of inspiration from my Catholic roots and chose the dove that signifies the peace of the departed soul, as it is often the case in ancient examples bearing an olive branch in its beak as the hope of the resurrection. Poppies blooming from the ground depicts the Passion of Christ because of its blood red color and its meaning of sleep and death. I chose to do this in texture, in an attempt to get that glass art effect, those that you often see in Catholic churches. To be honest, I had grand plans for this, a Renaissance-inspired piece, but it's a well-known fact that I cannot paint faces, and I had only two options, either to unintentionally disfigure the King of Kings face, or replace it with a flower, and neither seemed appropriate, hence came the birth of the dove in this piece. Now for the spring side of things, it'll be the flowers blooming from the barren land. Did you know, in science, when the birds are singing, the bees are pollinating, humans are likely to be happier and more receptive to romance? A study shows that the brain is primed to fall in love with spring. In the spring, as light hits the retina, it goes into a pineal gland and slows the production of melatonin. And that's what gives you that light spring in your step, the feeling of giddiness and euphoria. As the melatonin recedes and the light begins to affect the brain, there's every reason to think that people will simply be more receptive to romance. Who knows, perhaps that's why a little butterflies are coming to life. Anyway, I hope you like this painting. Don't forget to check out the rest of the artists in the description below. And without further ado, let's begin.
I see.
My appetite, don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby, it's just twist your body and mine. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh. You're chilling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
stars fall from the sky every time you walk by, just like me. They long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled blue dust in your hair and put a starlight in your eyes so blue. That is why